July 20th of 2023, a radio station in South America was airing a live broadcast that has left many viewers feeling disturbed. It was broadcasted online, so those who tuned in were totally creeped out. In the broadcast, listeners were introduced to a special guest named Antonio Zamudio, who was someone who's been experiencing paranormal activity. Antonio talks about these experiences throughout the broadcast, but then he talks about a scary encounter involving a clown doll that was given to him. Immediately, the whole studio went quiet. Everybody was feeling pretty uncomfortable, especially when Antonio later showed a video of the clown doll from his Facebook page. Antonio states that the clown doll was given to him by a family who found it at a garage sale, but after they took it home, things got very strange. They decided to give it to Antonio, given that he lives with the paranormal. But one night, after Antonio sets up static cameras in his home to record the doll in case anything strange happens, he captures this. Somehow, the doll moves on its own. Looking closer at the footage, it seems to move by itself in an upright position before dashing across the room. Clearly, Antonio was terrified beyond belief. Now Antonio says that he keeps it locked up in a glass case ever since that night. It's unclear if anything strange has happened after that, but until any updates are given, the question is begged. Just how exactly did the clown doll move on its own? In the following video, a man named Dominic is woken up in the middle of the night by something. Trembling with fear, he takes a look around his room, but can't figure out what jolted him out of his sleep. But just when he thought that it was nothing, Dominic captures this.
I need to sleep. Stop. You need to leave. This is my home. You need to stop. This is my home. Like always, nothing. Stop. Turn it off. I need to sleep. Thank you. Now leave. Turn it off.
Dominic has no explanation for this incident, but whatever he witnessed has left him spooked out of his mind. He's now questioning whether or not he should find a new place to settle in. But then a few hours later, Dominic wakes up once again from a deep sleep and captures this. As if Dominic wasn't already freaked out enough, he captures this. A dark figure can be seen staring at him as he wakes up from his sleep. Weirdly enough, after taking a closer look, Dominic immediately sees that this person or thing is nowhere to be seen. It's as though they, or it, had just vanished. Not much else is known about these videos, but whether real or not, I'll let you decide as to what exactly Dominic had seen. Now this next video was submitted to me by Ashley Goldswag, who caused something that has left her extremely unsettled. Ashley states that she was lying in bed with her dog when out of nowhere, he became intensely hostile. Ashley found this strange because she lives alone, and something about this doorway does not sit well with her or her dog. According to her, on a certain night, she was having an episode of sleep paralysis. During her paralysis, she saw a tall figure by this doorway staring down at her. She closed her eyes as it was all that she could do. When the episode was over, the figure was no longer there. Because of this incident, Ashley finds this video strange. Watch.
What is it?
While the room itself is creepy on its own, Ashley's dog continues to growl at this doorway. Now nothing is seen on camera, which makes this video twice as creepy. Ashley finds her dog's behavior concerning, and knowing that a long time ago she had an episode of sleep paralysis, she can't help but think that something is not right with this doorway. But as always, the verdict is yours to make. Two nurses get something on camera that has left them totally freaked out. They had just finished checking on their patients when one of them starts to act nervous. They continue to walk down the hallway of the children's hospital and see something totally unsettling. Now it's worth mentioning that the children's hospital that they work at has had a history of strange occurrences, from patients that have reported things touching them to balloons that follow nurses wherever they go. Nurses claim that this hospital is haunted by the spirits of children who passed away here. But what happens in this video is hair-raising to say the least. This is what was caught.
¿Qué pasa?
No, salí de la pieza de las 4, no sé, mi esposo cuando salí tenía algo atrás. Cuando vine para acá, se me empezó a pegar, boludo. Me pegué un cagazo y ahora lo veo.
Pero esa es la estática, boludo. Pero está
¿Qué
lejos.
estática? Está viniendo para acá.
Ay, la concha de la lora. La pibita de la camacita me dijo que le tocaron la pierna, que le apretaron la pierna. Ay, mierda, se viene para acá.
Pero se viene para acá, pelotuda. No. ¿Está prendido el aire algo?
¿Qué sé yo? Sí, creo que sí.
Tomátelo. Vamos para adentro,
me
boludo.
fui a la mierda, la
No, la
concha de
concha.
la lora. Ahí está. Que
Asomate,
pase
boludo.
largo, boludo.
¿Ves?
Ay, la concha de la lora. ¡Ay, la puta que te parió!
What appears to be a small balloon is seen making its way towards the nurses. It moves in a straight path before somehow making a turn towards the nurses. It is at this point that the nurses fled from the balloon. What happened after this video is unknown, but given the history of this hospital, the nurses believe that this was the ghost of a child. But as always, what's your stance on this? Paranormal or not? This next video was recorded at a storage facility where a father and son reside. This facility mostly contains obscure antiquities and very peculiar vintage items. One item in particular is a toy monkey that is currently worth a lot of money. However, ever since having it, the father can't help but think that something is inside his storage. Whatever it might be, it deeply unsettles him. According to him, his coworkers would often hear strange noises coming from the room where the toy is placed. So, the father sets up a surveillance camera inside the room. A few nights later, the camera captures this. Like something out of a horror movie, the toy monkey moves on its own. The father believes that the doll is the culprit behind all the strange noises that his coworkers would hear. The rumor is true, according to the father. Something is not right with this toy. But as always, you be the judge. Just what exactly had occurred here? In this next video, two friends are exploring an abandoned paper mill with extreme caution. Other than the fact that the old mill is dangerous for explorers, rumor has it the old paper mill in Austin, Pennsylvania is haunted. Now the two friends are known as Kenneth and Justin, and they've set out to explore a place where residents have either seen or heard strange things. But the reason Kenneth and Justin are visiting this place is not because it's haunted, but rather to see what's left of it. They are urban explorers, and this mill is on their list of places to go. But little did they know that something terrifying would happen. Both friends are exploring the old mill when they find a dark space beneath the abandoned place. They search down and record this.
Well, I want to get that lower, closer down here.
There's a bone in the beaver dam there. Good.
Holy shit.
See it right there?
What is it?
A bone. Bone.
I don't see it. Oh, it is. What the fuck? Holy smokes. Oh, oh, oh. What was that? Hello? Yep, get the f out of there! Whoa!
Yep, no more of that.
Did you hear that?
Oh, yeah.
What was
I
that?
have no idea.
Without warning, a child's voice is heard near the camera. Both friends hear this and run away in a panic. Someone or something had responded to them. Although it could have been an actual child, but what's a child doing in a dark space of a building that's been abandoned for years? Now, nothing strange happens afterward, but throughout the trip, we can for sure tell that both men were left disturbed. Just who, or even what, had they heard? They have no idea, and they don't plan on ever coming back to find out. On April 28th of 2023, a security guard had posted some footage of him working the night shift while patrolling an isolated area. He posted the video because ever since witnessing what was captured, he no longer works at night. It isn't certain if the guard still works at this place, but after watching the footage he posted, it may just be that the guard does not work here anymore. The video comes from a CCTV camera that the night guard was overlooking, but then he saw something completely otherworldly. This is what was caught.
Burada fark ettim. Dışarı çıktım. Baktım kayboldu. Buradan kayboldu. Ondan sonra koşturdum içeri.
In utter disbelief, the man sees what appears to be a mysterious figure suddenly appearing out of nowhere, standing by his office. The man sees this and walks outside to investigate, but it must have been too late because shortly after, the figure disappears into the sky. It just seemingly floats away before dissipating into thin air. It was after watching this that the night guard realized that something other than a person was by his office. This video was taken over a year ago, and this footage continues to creep him out, but whether ghost or not, the encounter itself is scary alone. On August 30th of 2016, a YouTuber known as Marissa Rachel captured something pretty creepy on camera. Now Marissa is best known for having a happy and positive vibe in her videos, but out of nowhere, she uploaded a video in which she acts completely different.
I also really haven't been sleeping very well because I've been honestly really scared of all the scary things that have been happening in my...
According to Marissa, something really creepy was caught on camera. Later in the video, she shows the footage of whatever has been freaking her out. She was wrapping up a back-to-school video when she forgot the prizes she would give out to people that subscribe to her channel. After realizing this, she gets up, turns off the room's light, and looks for the prizes. Seconds later, the camera is seen slowly tilting downward, which Marissa states that her tripod can only hold her heavy camera for a certain amount of time before weighing down. We can see the camera doing just that. But as we continue to watch, something happens that is eerie to say the least. Watch. As the camera slowly tilts downward, a doll's hand can be seen for a couple seconds before disappearing from view as if it didn't want to get caught. Knowing what was captured, it's no wonder why Marissa was totally spooked after seeing the footage while she was gone. Now to this day, Marissa has no clue as to what was caught, but it seems that she's put the eerie footage behind her and continues to upload videos. But the footage continues to leave viewers scratching their heads. Just what exactly was caught on camera? There has yet to be a clear answer on this footage. At around 12 a.m., a restaurant waiter is working the night shift at a hotel diner when out of nowhere, he begins to panic. The person in question is known as Dustin Frazier, and he believes that the hotel he works at is haunted. Yet, out of all the occurrences Dustin has caught on camera, nothing as terrifying as this has ever happened. Dustin records a video for a friend using Snapchat, but after rewatching the video, he immediately starts to freak out. This is what was caught.
I'm freaking the f out, guys. So I just Snapchatted my friend, right? And I walked through, and now the alarm's going off. So I was walking through here, and whenever you get right here, you can see something behind me. And I watched it, I did a playback before I sent it to him, right? And I just got to work, and I feel like all day today I felt bad. Honestly, it's last a little bit I felt bad, and I don't know, I just I feel like I need to go to the doctor, but I'm constantly just nauseous, and I don't really know why. I have tried to take medicine for it and stuff, but I don't know, it doesn't seem like it really does anything. And then I have tried to
At the start of the clip, a faint whisper can be heard near the camera, but then either someone or something is briefly seen. The only person in this diner was Dustin, but whoever or whatever this might have been is completely unknown to him. It just seems to appear out of nowhere until another whisper can be heard in a different room. This definitely spooked Dustin, but it's the brightened screenshot of this figure that keeps him up at night. As many viewers have noted, something about this figure makes him feel very uneased. While Dustin has made no further videos regarding this clip, viewers continue to speculate as to what exactly was captured in this footage. Just who or what was this? Now this next video comes from Brenna Logan, who states that her sister works at a children's center that is said to be haunted. The place was for children of all ages, and it was mostly targeted at children who were interested in music. It was basically a mix between a music school and a daycare center. Now not many kids came here, reason being was because they were scared. Children would tell employees that a mean guy's in the building. Other times, employees would find buckets of toys misplaced or scattered around the place, even when they were left organized on shelves. Now the children's center closed when COVID hit, but security cameras were still left recording inside the building. One day, the camera inside the daycare room captured something pretty chilling. The following is the footage. It now makes sense as to why children were scared of going to this place. From things moving on their own to a ball of light that seems to have a mind of its own, employees were left completely spooked. Now Brenna hasn't talked to her sister about the children's center, but she knows for a fact that her sister would feel unsettled all the time while being there. There haven't been any updates, so until then, you be the judge on this eerie footage. The following video comes from James Fodder, who recently bought a doll from a thrift store. However, ever since James brought the doll home, strange things have been happening. James believes that the doll could be the cause of the unusual activity in his home, and so he decides to record the doll in front of a camera inside an empty room. Now the camera he uses is programmed to follow any movement it detects, so if something moves, it will point at that object. We can see the camera doing that in the video, but strangely, the camera moves around the room as though it is picking up movement from somewhere. Could it be that the camera is detecting an unseen presence, or is it just not functioning properly? Although it's likely that there's a problem with the camera, 2 nights later, something very unsettling happens inside this room, leading him to believe that the camera was actually picking up something. This is what was captured. From James's bathroom emerges what looks to be a black formless figure that darts across the floor before vanishing from view. James believes that this could be the apparition that the camera picked up earlier. He also thinks that this dark anomaly could be connected to the doll. Ever since, he has been recording more at night, but little does he know that he will eventually catch something scarier than this. James is upstairs sleeping when the following happens. Suddenly, the doll begins to move on its own. It seems to move for a few seconds before abruptly stopping. It's uncertain if in light of what happened James will keep this doll, but given this particular incident, it might be better if he keeps it locked up in this room. After all, this footage still haunts him to this day. It's around 3 a.m. when a truck driver is heading northbound on the I-57 when out of nowhere, he begins to panic. Something had just appeared in his field of vision, and it made him feel deeply unsettled. Now the person in question is known as Ken McGill, and out of all of his road trips and delivering goods, nothing as horrifying as this has ever happened. Feeling unsure about what he just saw, he pulls over to the side of the road and reviews the footage from his dash cam. What he saw has left him terribly disturbed. This is what was caught.
Go meet up with him and see if she can get him to confess. And it's a tough decision, I'm sure, but Amy ultimately agrees.
Out of nowhere, the person dressed in white appears. They almost seemed to come out of nowhere before disappearing from the camera's view. Ken was naturally freaked out by this, but he's also glad as it shows that he wasn't losing his mind, but also for another reason. Only a day later after this was recorded, an accident had occurred at this exact same location. The victims of the accident reported that they saw a lady dressed in white walking in the middle of the street, causing them to swerve their car to avoid hitting her.
I had another driver reach out to me after I posted it on Facebook that he was going through there about 20 minutes before I did with another driver right behind him, and they seen the same thing as I did, but they just didn't catch it on camera. And today, at the same time as we went through there was a car accident, multiple cars, 2 people ended up dead, 2 people went to the hospital. Well, the 2 people that went to the hospital they gave a statement that they seen a white figure in the road, and that's why the one car swerved into the other car. And this was around the same exact time, but 1 day later than when I seen it and he seen it.
While those in the accident swear that they saw a woman, Ken believes that something supernatural appeared. But whether or not that's so, this footage still haunts him to this day. In this next video, a woman named Kiki Clemens is outside in her backyard when something happens that terrifies her. According to Kiki, her house in Texas has a shed with a keypad lock on it. It isn't certain as to why there's a lock on her shed, but she actually likes the fact that the shed is securely locked, as it makes her feel a little creeped out. According to her, her dog Dutch would always stare at this shed. Whenever she does, she stares at it with full focus. Although at first, Kiki thought that Dutch was just acting randomly, as nothing strange has ever happened. One day, something very unsettling was caught on camera. Kiki is in her backyard when all of a sudden, the door to the shed opens on its own. What happens next is downright chilling. Take a look.
That was hella weird. There's literally no way that door just opened by itself. Y'all, like, I really don't get freaked out, but that really just... The door has a keypad lock on it. Like, and it's actually hard to get in. Dutch, where are you going? Don't leave me. There's like... What? Why did you just jump like that? Why did... Baby! Y'all, do you see her? What the f is going on?
For some reason, Dutch is reacting to the back of the door as if someone or something was there. But when looking closely, there doesn't seem to be a person behind the door, as no feet can be seen behind it, which makes this incident twice as creepy. But even stranger is how Dutch looks at the door. Her attention is solely focused on the very top of the door, so whatever she's seeing, it must be really tall. Naturally, Kiki has stayed away from her shed, but even to this day, Dutch continues to stare at it. In this next video, a grandmother is celebrating her birthday as she sits in front of the cake while her family collectively sings. Looking at the clip, it appears to be nothing more than just a video of a family singing happy birthday to their family member. Or at least, that's how it seems, because as we continue to watch, something happens that is eerie to say the least. This is what was caught. As the person behind the camera continues to record their grandmother, a shadow-like figure darts behind her. It seems that whoever or whatever this was has an inhuman speed. It bolts off into another room without being seen by anyone. Along with its dark appearance, viewers are certain that something otherworldly was caught in this video. The creepiest of all is the video's description. It turns out that the grandmother had a daughter who unfortunately passed away years ago. When she was alive, she would often run around the house while playing with her older sibling. Knowing this, viewers can't help but think that this was the spirit of the daughter. But as always, you be the judge on this whole incident. Just who or what was this? It may just be that this question will remain unanswered until more info is brought forth. In the following video, a hotel employee is recording the hotel she works at after noticing something pretty strange. The hotel in question is known as Hotel Huchitepec, which is located in the center of Mexico. And although not many people come here, employees often clean up rooms that no one had occupied. But strangely, they'd enter the room and almost every time, they'd find the whole room completely ransacked. Given how often this happens, the idea of having a burglar isn't the case here. According to the workers, the space was ransacked, but nothing would be missing. Although pretty strange, the following video might just be the reason why this is happening. One day, an employee was told that a person was inside a room that should not have any guests. Curious, the employee takes out her phone and records this.
Irma me dijo que se veía una persona en la habitación 30 y le dije no, y me dice, ¿está ocupada? Le digo no, se desocupó en la mañana y no hay nadie. Yo misma fui a ventilar esa habitación y ahorita que voy pasando por acá me doy cuenta que si es cierto se ve como que alguien se estuviera asomando en la ventana. Vamos a ver qué es lo que pasa, vamos a ver qué hay ahí, pero se supone que no hay nada y sigue ahí moviéndose. Aquí más cerquita. Sí, miren, ahí se alcanza a ver una cara, unos ojos. Vamos a ver a esa habitación. Estamos subiendo las escaleras porque desde ahí es donde estábamos viendo que se veía. Aquí ya no se ve nada, a lo mejor por el reflejo de la luz. Y vamos a ver en la habitación. Aquí está la cama, porque esta es una habitación pequeña. Aquí pues no se ve nada. Y aquí está la tele, donde estábamos, donde se supone que se veía, pero no se ve nada. No entiendo por qué se ve. ¡Ah! ¡Ay!
After getting closer to the room, a face can be seen staring down at the employee. Seeming a bit unfazed by this, the employee goes into the room, but like something out of a horror movie, nobody is seen. Moments later, a loud noise is heard, scaring the living daylights out of the employee. Viewers believe that whatever this was is responsible for all the strange occurrences of the hotel rooms being messed up. This mysterious face does not look like someone who had broken in, let alone a person in general. But as always, the verdict is yours to make. In this next video, a group of friends are playing with a toy known as Simon when out of nowhere, things get pretty creepy. Now you may note that this toy only has one function, which is to generate a pattern of lights and sound for the player to memorize and win the game. It's a simple time-killing game of memory skill. However, in this video, it wasn't generating patterns, but instead, it was answering questions.
Okay, is my shirt black? Dude, this thing is possessed, man. This thing is possessed.
That's good no.
Am I a girl?
You girl. Stupid.
Oh!
Okay, so it knows.
Now the video was taken at a house party where a group of friends gathered in the hostess' little sister's bedroom while she was away from home. But little did they know that something really freaky would happen. This is their video.
Dude, it was acting up earlier.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You guys keep being here.
Alan said it was all good.
Really? Hanging out.
thing is possessed, man. This thing is
literally a toy.
possessed. All right, okay. Ask me a question. Ask me a question.
What color is the sky? Wait. I guess I need to ask yes or no. Is the sky blue?
No! Dude, come on, ask it a question.
It's probably just like broken.
Dude, get over here. Ask it a question, dude.
First of all, it's not even yours.
It's kind of exhilarating.
Dude. Yeah.
Am I black?
Oh my god.
Oh! Oh! It knows, dude.
Throw that
It
Like
knows.
stuck on the green button or something.
That's good no.
Am I a girl? Oh!
Okay, so it knows.
Dude, it knows, dude.
So
This thing's, it's like one of those Ouija boards,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, yeah.
It knows. Oh.
My mom played with one.
Have you guys not seen horror movies?
Oh, dude, the picture, dude. The picture.
Oh. She drew that.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, this will actually like tell.
Okay. Are you with us in this room?
It's not gonna work. Put like 2 fingers on it or something.
Oh! Dude! Oh my gosh, that's so creepy. That is so creepy, dude.
Okay,
Is you find that thing?
Dude, it's just on the floor, man.
Yo, are we actually haunted right now?
Dude, I'm like actually kind of scared, dude. Dude, like, what even is that?
We should put that down.
like that.
Or just
Okay. All right, well let's get real crazy.
They come from outside.
I'm about to leave.
I'm leaving.
Did you guys hear
We're on
from
the
there?
second floor.
What? Window? It came from right here, yeah?
There, you guys hear that? We're on the second floor.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay. All right, fine. That's enough. That's enough.
Feeling totally spooked, the group hurries out of the room, leaving all the toys behind. The tapping on the window convinced them that something strange was truly happening. Even stranger is that they were on the second floor with no balcony. While the group has yet to come up with an answer on this whole incident, they also can't help but think that the toy was being used as a conduit for communicating with the group, and that the creepy drawing, which is the child's imaginary friend, was responding to them through this toy. Although it isn't certain if that's the case, the friends without a doubt believe that it was. As with all videos, this one remains a mystery. On March 5th of 2024, a little girl is wide awake at a time when she should be asleep. Throughout the night, she remains awake while keeping herself engaged in imaginary play. But soon after, something truly unexpected would interrupt her late night playtime. According to the child's mother, they have been feeling totally baffled ever since watching the incident, which was captured on their daughter's security camera. It's around 11 at night when this is captured.
Can I play with you? Hey, can you play with me? Sure, I'll play with you. You want to play? Yeah. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, yum, doo, doo. Let's go. Let's go.
A toy lights up on its own and eerily plays the same song the child was humming. She checks under the bed when out of nowhere she gets pulled under the bed in a seamless motion. The family is understandably concerned for the safety of their children. They believe that something had lured her using one of her toys. Although it isn't certain if the mother has asked her daughter what happened that night, she's kept the room's door locked ever since. But only a few days later, she does this.
So I've been getting a lot of questions. People have been asking me, have you been in the room? Have you guys looked under the bed? No, we haven't. We haven't been in the room in the last 2 days. We've been a little scared. Be this scared right now.
As if checking under the bed wasn't already heart racing enough, this happens. A creepy looking doll hidden below the mattress begins to move. Feeling extremely terrified, the mother darts out of the room in sheer terror. She continues to keep the room locked ever since then. While it isn't known if anything else has occurred, the mother continues to post updates on Reddit giving her thoughts on the situation. Currently, these videos have no definitive answer. On November 22nd of 2021, 2 police officers were called to search a house after the owner suspected that someone had broken in, but something really weird happened during the search, leaving both officers very uneasy. All of the events were captured on a body cam worn by police officers. This is what was caught.
They're out of town right now. They're with his parents.
And how many rooms do you have?
2 upstairs and 1 downstairs.
All right, we're gonna have to go and search the house. Is it okay if we go in?
Yeah, of course.
You don't have any like pets or dogs or anything?
No.
Right. Just stay here, man.
Police, if anyone's here, make yourself known.
Police. Anyone inside?
I'm gonna check downstairs, you get upstairs.
Police! Anyone inside, make yourself known.
Downstairs clear. Upstairs clear?
Yeah, we're good.
Now, something strange about this video is that every closet seems to be empty. However, the description of the video explains that this is because the homeowner occasionally rents out the house through Airbnb, which prevents guests and renters from stealing personal items like clothes. Therefore, leaving the closets empty is necessary. Another thing that viewers point out is that the police don't bother turning on the lights. This is actually normal though, as taking the time to find the light can actually endanger the officer's life. All officers must be ready to confront any danger during a search, meaning that all their attention is solely given to the threat at hand. Yet the doors opening on their own when the officer searches upstairs and the sudden footsteps heard right behind him are things that viewers can't seem to explain. This video, like all others, remains a mystery. On October 10th of 2023, a young girl records herself with a toy camera when something pretty terrifying happened. She was doing a small innocent vlog by showing her new toys and talking about her week, but little did her family know that something truly bizarre would occur. Now the footage was posted by the girl's older sister, who watched the footage from the toy camera and was immediately left disturbed. As it turns out, the camera caught something that scared the living daylights out of the family. The following is the footage. Watch.
Hey guys, today I'm going to show you my Skibidi toilet collection that I just got today. We went to a toy store and they had all of these things like this cameraman, these tiny little action figures, this big Skibidi toilet, and these ones. And then we actually found these Skibidi toilet shoes and they say Skibidi toilet on them, and I'm gonna wear it to school tomorrow. A lot of kids at my school like Skibidi toilet. So I thought it was really cool that we found these, and I just bought some so when my friends come to my house the other day, and we went on a walk, and we also got ice cream that day, and I'm having a lot of fun.
What started off as an ordinary miniature vlog turned into something out of a nightmare. A few minutes into the video, the girl appears to see something that catches her full attention. She immediately stops talking and stares at whatever she's seeing. A few seconds pass and the girl decides to leave, but soon after she leaves the room, this happens. A dark figure passes by the tent. It appears to swiftly move past the tent before disappearing from sight. The older sister sees this and believes that the figure is what her little sister had seen. Now, of course, this is just a theory, as very little context is given on this video. So like always, the verdict is yours to make. As with all videos, this one has yet to have updates. A babysitter is watching over a girl who can be seen playing with her toys. The 5-year-old told the babysitter something really unsettling just moments ago, which is why this video was filmed. He records the video to capture her words. Watch.
What was it that you told me earlier about your doll?
When I play hide and seek with my doll, it moves.
You said it moves?
Yeah.
That doll? This doll?
Yeah.
You said it moves?
Yeah.
Like you move it, or? When does it move?
When I play hide and seek with her.
When you play hide and seek?
Yeah.
Bro.
It seems that when you play with this eerie looking doll, it comes to life. The child, however, claims that it only moves when you play hide and seek with it. Now, the child may have been speaking from her imagination because she is just 5 years old. However, this idea didn't stop the nanny from verifying if it was real. Wanting to test if the doll moves in real life, a game of hide and seek is played. He records while he plays.
I'm 10.
We're playing hide and seek. Oh my god! Sadie, you scared me. Don't do that, dude.
Although quite a jump scare, the sitter would much prefer to be jump scared by a dog than a haunted doll. Fortunately, he says it stayed in place. Even though it appears that nothing strange happened that night, the sitter is deeply terrified by something that happens later. He claims that the 5-year-old had just been put to bed when this happened.
Like, I noticed the dog has been staring at the doll. Looking at it. I'm kind of freaked out right now.
The dog spends more than a few minutes staring at the doll for unknown reasons. What's even stranger is the way they gaze at it. It's as if they're scared to approach. This bizarre incident is unsettling, especially in light of what was said regarding the doll. However, a few hours later, something far more eerie is captured on camera. The babysitter is dozing off inside when he hears a faint noise in the living room. Note that the last place the doll was seen was in the living room. Without delay, the sitter gets up and starts recording. This is what he caught.
Yo!
Strangely, a toy inside the living room goes off on its own. However, what looks to be the doll is next to the toy. It seems to be in the same position as before, until it's not. Upon closer inspection, you will see that the doll begins to move by itself. It seems to be slowly raising its head as though attempting to look at the camera before toppling over. After realizing he has seen enough, the babysitter panics and runs out. It appears as though the doll has come to life. Despite that there isn't a follow-up video to this incident, one can safely assume how the sitter felt throughout the night. But as with all videos, I'll let you be the judge on this whole encounter. Did the babysitter actually capture footage of something paranormal? Or might there be another explanation for this? Perhaps all that is known about this video is that it's still a mystery. In the following video, a family is celebrating someone's birthday. Like most birthdays, a candlelit cake is placed on the table. In this case, Brookie Diaz, the birthday girl, was left completely baffled by this incident. Brookie's family and friends sing happy birthday when this happens.
Happy birthday, dear Brookie.
Happy birthday
to you. Make a wish. Make a wish. Make a wish.
And many more.
Right.
Woo! Almost.
Whoa. All right, Jackie.
I'm taking a break.
Oh, forgot. I don't want to. I don't want to know. I don't want to know the details. All right, here, honey. A girl's got to have a present. This is from me. Yeah.
Did you know? How cute. Should we cut the cake?
Yeah. Jackie, press its pause.
Hey kiddo, hope you're doing well. I'm feeling much better now, so whenever you can.
Peace. How are you doing?
Hey kiddo, hope you're doing well. I'm feeling much better now, so whenever you can, just come visit me, okay? Okay.
Shut up.
No way. That has not worked. That has not worked.
Strangely, a toy fire truck turns on by itself. Feeling speechless, everyone looks at each other in shock. This toy, according to them, hasn't worked for a long time. Now the video mentions that Brookie's father was a retired firefighter who enjoyed collecting toy fire trucks. Knowing this, Brookie believes that her father was reaching out to her. Only a week later after this incident, something just as strange was captured. Brookie tries her best to record the following when all of a sudden, this happens.
I just missed a call from my dad. He's been gone. Like, I just heard his voice one more time.
It's because of this incident that Brookie believes her father is still here. Although deeply saddened that she missed a call from him, she takes comfort in the thought that he reached out to her from the beyond. Although pretty heartwarming, something happened a couple days later that left Brookie completely terrified. Whatever was captured, she doesn't think that her father's spirit was caught on camera, as she knows that he would never try to scare her. It's late at night when Brookie captures this. Naturally, Brookie was totally spooked. She believes that something else was present rather than her father being there. She felt a big sense of dread and unease, and she knows that her father would never cause her to feel like this. Now Brookie is choosing not to think about this incident and is rather looking back at the wholesome incidents that previously happened. Her dad, according to her, is still here and will always be with her no matter what. Although she deeply misses him, she is now reassured that her father's spirit still lingers. On November 24th of 2023, a school janitor is passing through an empty hallway, which other custodians find uncomfortable to be in during the night shift. The high school where this film is set forbids students from being alone by themselves in this hallway after a certain hour. The school was built on a cemetery. According to janitors who work the night shift, the hallway is said to be haunted. One night, a janitor is working alone in this school when something happens that terrifies him. This is his video.
Alright, I usually don't record while I'm on the job, but this is freaking me out. It's sort of unreal. I'm here at work. I'm here in the janitor's closet. Yeah, let me just show you guys. All right. Just to, I don't know, let you guys know this school was built on a cemetery. I don't know if that helps my situation or not, but previous janitors that have worked here have tried to tell everyone that, you know, every night something happens, some spooky shit, I don't know, paranormal or whatever you want to call it, but yeah, I didn't really believe them until tonight. I was in here cleaning up after some students had thrown a party, but what's been freaking me out is this one right here. No matter where I'm at in the classroom or what I decide to do, it just follows me. And do your thing, you stupid balloon. I got you on camera now, so let's just, see? That right there. Just ooh, okay. See, no. It just follows me no matter what. Ooh. No, I can't.
A red balloon begins to follow the janitor as he leaves the classroom. However, the other balloons remain in place for an unknown reason. Feeling spooked, the janitor slowly backs away, then out of nowhere, a shadowy figure passes by at full speed and is not seen again. This alone was enough to make the janitor clock out immediately. Just what exactly was captured on camera? As of now, it appears that this question is still unanswered. The following video comes from a real estate agent who, while filming herself at night, captures something pretty creepy. The real estate agent is known as Sandra, and she was doing a video walkthrough of a house she's selling. On one instance, some have requested to see a certain house at night to see how the interior lighting looks. So, Sandra arrives at night and starts to record her video tour. But as she records, something happens that prompts her to leave at once.
Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this beautiful vintage 1962. Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this vintage 1963 bungalow. Go ahead, do it again. You're on camera. Open this door. Go ahead, open this door. Open this door like you did the other one. Come on, just move the glass or something. Go ahead, do it again. I'm not scared.
Feeling totally spooked, Sandra bolts out of the house. It was at this point that she knew that something definitely strange just happened. Yet something else was caught on camera that many viewers haven't noticed at first. Right before the door opens, one of the portraits on the wall starts to change.
It's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this vintage 1963 bungalow.
If you look closely, the face on the portrait begins to darken, and right when the door opens, it brightens back to normal. Now, it wasn't until viewers had pointed this out to Sandra, but when she rewatched the video, she was understandably freaked out. She even states that during the day before this incident, she was showing this house, but she claims that she felt a strange presence surrounding this place. According to her, she was showcasing the property when doors started opening on their own. It's unknown if she continues to sell this house, but viewers comment that a substantial discount on the price would be necessary. As with most videos, there has yet to be a definitive answer to this one. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them to me anytime. That being said, until next time, peace.